Resurrection Day, everyone. All week, we've been preparing our hearts, our minds, and our souls for this specific day, Easter Sunday. And guess what? We finally made it. I hope that you've enjoyed these readings and these episodes, and more importantly, I hope you are ready to worship and celebrate our risen King. Today, we're going to jump right into Matthew and read the entire Easter Sunday story, and we'll be reading the entire chapter of Matthew 28, so buckle up. And just to warn you, I have a cold, so if I cough a little bit, just ignore me, and we'll make it through, I promise. Verse 1 reads, "After the Sabbath, as the first day of the week was dawning, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to view the tomb. There was a violent earthquake because an angel of the Lord descended from heaven and approached the tomb. He rolled back the stone and was sitting on it." Now, pause. Remember, the stone was sealed. Ain't nobody getting into it. But this angel came down, rolled the stone, and sat upon it. Verse 3, "His appearance was like lightning, and his clothing was white as snow. The guards were so shaken by fear of him that they literally became like dead men." In other words, homeboys passed out. Verse 5, "The angels told the women, 'Don't be afraid, because I know you are looking for Jesus who was crucified. He's not here, for he has risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he laid. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he has risen from the dead, and indeed he is going ahead of you to Galilee, and you will see him there. Listen, I have told you." Verse 8, "So departing quickly from the tomb with fear and great joy, the women ran to tell the disciples the news. Just then Jesus met them and said, 'Greetings.' They came up, took hold of his feet, and worshiped him. Then Jesus told them, 'Don't be afraid. Go and tell my brothers to leave for Galilee, and they will see me there.' As they were on their way, some of the guards came into the city and reported to the chief priests everything that had happened. After the priests had assembled with the elders and they agreed upon a plan, they gave the soldiers a large sum of money and told them, 'Say this, his disciples came during the night and stole him while we were sleeping. If this reaches the governor's ears, we will deal with him and keep you out of trouble.' They took the money and did just as they were instructed, and this story spread among the Jewish people even until this day." Verse 16, "The 11 disciples," because remember, Judas Iscariot, one of the 12, he's dead, he's gone. So now it's just the 11 disciples. "The 11 disciples traveled to Galilee, to the mountain where Jesus had directed them. When they saw Jesus, they worshiped, but some doubted. Jesus came near and said to them, 'All authority has been given to me in heaven and on earth. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe everything I have commanded you. And remember, I am with you always to the end of the age.'" So after reading this, I want us to ask one simple question. What does it mean for us today that Jesus is alive? For the disciples, it was simple. It meant that Jesus truly was God, that he really was the Messiah, that he really was the way back to God. And because of all of this, all the disciples gave their lives to tell the world the good news of great joy that was for all people. What do we call this news? The gospel of Jesus Christ. But the question still remains, what about us? You know, there have been many sermons preached on this question, and if you want to read a great book about this, I encourage you to go pick up John Piper's book called 50 Reasons Why Jesus Came to Die, and it will absolutely blow your mind. But I want us today to stay connected with this passage because in Matthew, the Easter story doesn't end with Jesus rising again. It does not end with Jesus appearing to the women in the garden. It does not end with Jesus appearing to his disciples. Instead, the Easter story ends with the Great Commission. The story of the resurrection ends with, "Go and tell everyone what you have seen." And the best part, that Jesus will be with them through the power of the Holy Spirit until the end of the age. So what does it mean, or what does this whole week mean for us as Christians? It means that we aren't just supposed to sit in the blessing of being part of God's family. It means that the King has prepared a great wedding feast, and we are called to go out and tell the world that the stage is set, the feast is ready. It's time to come back home and be a part of the kingdom of God. We hope that you enjoyed this week's reading for Holy Week. If you're new to RTC, I want to encourage you to subscribe to to subscribe to the podcast. Right now, we are dropping new episodes every other Thursday that are designed to help you know God and understand how to live as a Christian in today's world. We also want to invite you to join our Facebook community where you can connect with so many other Christians that are in all seasons of life and in some part of their faith journey. And I can guarantee and promise you, it will be a source of encouragement. It will be a source of thinking and maybe challenging some of your worldviews and thought processes and everything. But at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of people who love Jesus who want to connect with one another. So make sure you join us over there on Facebook. Thank you again for listening to today's episode and all week long. And remember, the King is risen.